Put your name on it. Just put your name on it. That's all I say. Be a man or a woman. Put your name on it.
Well, I'd like to hear about it, potheads.
How the fuck you gonna know how to be great if you don't study greatness? Look at the game change.
Donuts.
If you want to battle, it's either that you will or you won't.
You know, you're not a bad-looking man, Mr. Gals.
But you are, Blanche. You are in that chair.
There's something wrong with us. Something very, very wrong with us.
Hey, man!
More stories. John DiMaggio at the John DiMaggio. Come on, Flames.
Come on, Flames. Hi, kids.
You are...
Hi, Warriors.
Hi, Warriors. If you want Warrior t-shirts, go to jmoore.com. And if you want to see where I'm doing stand-up comedy, look, I'm on the East Coast. Right now, when you're listening to this, I'm in New York, Long Island, Connecticut, Atlantic City, New Jersey, bananas.
He's up in the tri-state, baby. Can you dig it?
I can dig it.
That's all right.
Come see me do comedy. That's why we do the podcast. You guys can come see live stand-up comedy. And if you want a More Stories t-shirt, go to jmoore.com. Or if you want to hit the Amazon banner at jmoore.com, Johnny DiMaggio, you can buy John DiMaggio's movie called I Know That Voice, because Johnny is an incredible voiceover actor.
Thank you.
And one of the most...
I did a movie. I did a movie about voice acting and about the voice actors and the people in it and the whole kind of, kind of basically a backstage pass to the business. And it's been doing really well. You can catch it out. You can catch it on iTunes. Go to our website, iknowthatvoice.com.
Preferably, they want to go to Amazon through the jmoore.com
Yeah, they
website.
do. They
Click
do want to
that
go
Amazon
through that.
banner.
They do want to go through that. They do want to go through that.
That's the way to go.
That's the way to go. That's actually the way to go.
Yeah.
If you're a warrior,
gotta dance, gotta sing,
gotta zoom, gotta zing.
Zing zoom.
It is available on hard copy through.
Actually, we're
is it
putting
just digital right now?
No, we're putting out a DVD. I actually just signed a thing with a company that we're gonna have it on Amazon, like a DVD with bonus
Wait, so
features.
it's not
and all
on
kinds of
Amazon
stuff.
yet?
No, you can order it. You can order it digitally through Amazon.
All right. So if you go to jmoore.com, click the Amazon banner, and buy I Know That Voice. Because what I loved about the movie is look, when I listen to the radio, I'm always like, what does this guy look like? And then you meet them at a Laker game. It's like, hey, I'm Dave O'Brien from the afternoon. You're like, whoa.
Yeah. You don't.
I didn't know you were a midget.
And that's the whole thing. You put a face to the voice, and it's kind of like, oh, wow, that's really that's really some serious character acting. What this
You
person's
see
doing.
how talented these people are.
Yeah.
There's one thing about voiceovers, Johnny, that bothers me, and it seems to be that anytime there's a child that's a boy or a teenage boy, it's always a 40-year-old woman that lives in the valley.
It's a little...
Like, hi, I'm Caillou, but my name is Pam, and I live on Susquehanna in the San Fernando Valley. It's like, why don't I just get the little boys to play little boys?
Because sometimes
the
little boys don't meet the standards of the production.
Yeah.
Act harder.
Should we reset why we did
and
it?
plus, if you get a woman that can do a kid's voice, she can also do a woman's voice. She can also do a bunch of stuff.
And you don't have to worry about the labor laws.
Yes, exactly, and that's another reason. I mean, what's the W.C. Field?
Never act with kids
and
a
animals?
hot chick or a dog.
A hot chick.
Yeah.
Is it a hot chick?
A
really?
woman. Never act with I think it was a buxom lady, a kid, or a dog.
Wow.
Because no one's looking at you.
Wow. Buxom.
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 That's a W.C. Field.
That's a.
And then he drank a bottle.
That word right there is an awesome Scrabble word. Sorry.
Then he fell asleep and farted.
Yeah.
W.C. Field. I don't think he really got after it life-wise. Here's the thing. It was a sad day in my life. As a child, we had an over-under how long you would make a fart sound.
Wait, what did you say?
I said 2 minutes,
Oh,
and you
yeah.
said 6, and you came in at 3.
I came in at 3. Yeah. I did it.
A sad day in my
Daddy
childhood.
does fart sound. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
I was 12 years old, and I was watching Woody Woodpecker one day, and it's like the voice of Woody Woodpecker, and it was the name of a woman. And I was like, oh, no.
Yeah,
Something's askew.
Yeah.
I'm not saying women shouldn't work. I mean, I'm glad they vote.
There you go, Sugarfoot.
I'm glad they vote. Go to jmoore.com, click the Amazon banner. You know what you do if you have an Amazon up here on your toolbar? You can just exchange that with jmoore.com and click Amazon from my website. And I'll read what you bought. Like my friend Rick Marsh, Look at this guy, JJ. Been giving your Amazon banner a workout the past few months. My fiance lost all her stuff in an apartment fire. Oh Rick.
That sucks.
We've been slowly replacing everything at jmore.com, clicking the Amazon banner. Purchases include, but not limited to, about $300 worth of women's clothing, everything from dress pants to shoes. What did she get?
Because that guy's married a son.
As we move back into our own place again, I'll be using it for a lot of bigger things to fill our home up. Thanks for the free entertainment from the radio show and the podcast. I appreciate the last, brother, Rick. Rick Marsh, I appreciate you, brother. Now you know what you fill that house up with? You go to Amazon.com through jmore.com and you buy I Know That Voice.
Yeah.
John DiMaggio.
There you
And
go,
John
bam.
fronted this whole thing himself. We're not going to get into finances, but I remember the TV show Action. I remember I beat up a writer on the TV show in the script saying, you don't use your own money.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you?
Yeah, I got
And
high off my own supply. It
you
was,
actually put all your money
I
where your
did.
mouth is. You put your
And,
name on it.
I put your name on it.
Be a man.
Be a man. Put your name on it.
I feel like we need to reset a few inside jokes.
Okay.
Come on, Flames. Which has it devolved into like, come on, podcast.
Everything. Yeah, come on, everything.
Johnny and I were real high.
We were at
come on,
a
everything.
Flames Rangers game.
What, Matty?
When
What, Mumbly? Hold on. Mumbles from the Dick Tracy movie said something.
Hi, Mumbles.
Hi, guys.
What did you just say?
You said, come on, everything. I just went, come on, everything.
We missed it.
I smell Clorox.
Oh my God! What is
Jizz
that?
harder.
Jizz harder.
Let it flow.
Gotta let the jizz flow.
John DiMaggio and
So
me.
we're at we're at Madison Square Garden. Flames Rangers. Mark Messier scored his 500th goal that night, but they
It was
were
a
blowing him
daytime.
out. They were blowing him out.
We were day
Yes.
drunk and day high.
They were blowing him out, and it was empty. It was.
We don't know why.
It was against the Flames. You know, they were beating them like 5-1, and the puck stopped, and it's all of a sudden it's unusually quiet in the Garden, and we were like midway, like behind like the net on one end, and I just stood up and went, "Come on, Flames!" And the whole Garden like burst into laughter. Like it was so ridiculous.
Skate harder.
Skate harder. Yeah. So that's where that came from.
So anytime you hear us, and on J More Sports on the radio show, like everything just goes like, tweet harder.
Yeah.
You're at the dentist and it's like, clean harder.
Come on, Dan Byer.
It all comes 5 at 5 harder.
Yes,
it all comes
Come
from
on,
that.
5 at 5.
So it all, just so you guys know, it all comes from that.
Yeah.
So this guy is filling up his house with stuff. You ever had a fire happen to you ever?
No, I never have, and I would
I
never.
haven't either. I don't really believe in superstitions, but we're all knocking on wood here, or at least or maybe
At
someone's
least
at
we
the
are.
door.
Well,
Anyway.
I'm not.
That's cold-blooded, man.
No, I just don't believe in knocking on wood.
Never.
Never. Okay.
What about
don't do it.
thunder, lightning, everything is frightening? You better knock on wood. Then you
In
believe
that
in it,
case, yes.
baby.
Yeah, but I remember when I was a kid, the house down the street got struck by lightning, and there was a fire. Struck by lightning.
Fucking idiots.
Lightning fire.
Well, hold on,
That's
Matty.
messed up,
How
man.
are they idiots?
Yeah.
Teenager children.
Dumbass.
Fucking antennas.
brought it on themselves, dude.
Their antenna was higher than the other antennas.
Building their house in that fucking spot.
You know,
Stupid.
I was on a plane that got struck by lightning 3 times.
3 times.
That thing should have went down, bro. 777 over the Potomac, going into D.C. I was on a 777. Bang! And the whole plane just go like luggage is coming out, the mask, the oxygen mask drop, and it was like driving over an IED. Like it was nuts. And the pilot comes on quickly and goes, "We've been struck by lightning. This is a 777, and it's an enormous aircraft. It's able to withstand," in this pilot voice, able to withstand lightning strikes. It's nothing to be worried about. We're fine. And as he's talking, it gets hit again. And the fucking guy never comes back on the mic. I'm like, bro, you got to come back, check in with me, because the first time you're like, everything's fine,
Dude.
and we were fit. You freaked out. I was pretty bad. Okay, I'll tell you exactly when it was. It was when Eric Clapton's blues album came out. Like, if I mistreat you, child.
Yeah.
And I just had that on my headphones, and I was just bugging out, like loving life, just sitting in first class, enjoying my life. Maybe,
Yeah.
pie-eyed.
Yeah.
And just listening to Eric Clapton bang out the blues, bang out the blues, bang out the blues. And I was like, wow, that's crazy ass turbulence. But what made it crazy, it wasn't just regular turbulence. The first time I've ever been on a plane, only time in my life I've been on a plane, we were actually fishtailing, like when you're on in a car. Like
that freaks you out, yeah.
And I'm looking out my window, and we're about 400 yards above the Potomac. Like, we're coming in above the Potomac. We're coming into land, and it ain't right.
Yeah.
And I go, wow, this is getting a little nutty. And I look behind me, and I've told a long version of the story on the Pete Holmes show, but I want you to do most of the talking today. Pete Holmes podcast, rather.
Yeah, yeah.
And I look behind me, and the entire plane is holding hands. And I go, well, I must have missed something. And, like, the Hasidic Jews are, like, rocking back and forth, and they're praying the Torah. People have their crosses out, and people are weeping. And I go, whoa. And I look at the flight attendants. I realize they're strapped in, and they got their arms folded, and their eyes are, like, squinting super tight. And I go, oh, my God. And then I said, okay, God, this is all true. No, none of this is you know me.
Yeah.
I said, okay, if this is apparently real serious. And then all of a sudden, I saw my entire life flash before my eyes, like a picture book, like when you draw a stick figure and you make them walk as you flip it. And it was 3 things that I did in my life that was really horrible. I was 23 at the time, I guess. I remember when I was a little kid, I was 5 years old. We had a dog named Scamper, and it always ran away, and it wouldn't give you any affection. I used to walk the dog into the woods, and I used to hit the dog with a stick, because if I hit the dog enough, the dog would beg me for mercy and lick my face. And that was the only time the dog showed affection. I saw that. And then I saw 2 other things I did that were reprehensible involving human beings, and it scared the shit out of me. And I thought, if this is the story of my life before I hit the Potomac River, this ain't good. But then right as I had that thought, I saw a picture book, and this one was like volumes, huge, huge. Like, it went on forever, and it was everyone I'd ever made laugh, every audience member. I saw myself on stage at, like, the Tempe Improv, you know, Boston Comedy Club, like every human being that ever laughed at anything I said, and any family member, hugs, my grandfather, everything he loved that was ever shit, just flipping through. And then when I saw that, I realized I was covered in sweat, like somebody dumped buckets and buckets of water all over my body. And I realized after the fact that much joy that I just saw in my picture book, it cannot possibly be held in this vessel, in this container. Yeah. I was overflowing with joy and happy. And I went, all right, I've seen it, the life. And the good was, you know. And I told God on that plane, if we die, let us just get struck by lightning and explode. Don't let my family see this thing going like ass over tea kettle on the news and, like, you know, 3 days pulling people out. And then God said to me, human beings are the noblest of creatures because they are sent to earth to co-create with God. Like how the news used to come out on a ticker tape, like da-da-da-da-da-da, and I go, what? And right when I said, what? Human beings, like I was being spoken to like a child, are the noblest of creatures, like it was being typed out in my head. Like in a, you know when Snoopy would write a book, like that typewriter font? Yeah. It was like that in one line. Human beings are the noblest of creatures because they're sent to earth to co-create with God. And I went, wow, all right, I'm dying. And I said, let us just get struck by lightning and explode, and I'm your servant forever, in eternity. I'm at your feet. I'm yours. And then right when I was done with that prayer, boom! 3rd lightning strike, and the plane just landed safely. And I was like, holy shit. But like we were all alive. And I went to a church. I was filming in Richmond, Virginia, and I went to a church to meet. I had to talk to like somebody. I was so freaked out. So the next day I walked to a church, and it was an Episcopalian church. And I met with a minister, and I told him everything that had happened. And he said, well, God must have really big plans for you. And I said, that is horseshit. And he goes, excuse me? Because nobody ever talked to the guy. I go, look, there's 300 people on that plane. By the law of averages in this world, 2 of those people are child molesters. You know, 50 of them punched their wives in the face. Like, so the fact that all these people are alive because God has plans for me, like, then they should all be handing me roses and give me, neck massages for the rest of my life if I'm this most valuable commodity.
Yeah.
Like, what about everybody else that are scumbags? And then we actually had like a great conversation about it. But it was weird, man.
Yeah, I never knew that, dude. That's an insane story, dude. That's a life-changing event.
It gets weird.
Especially at an age like that, you know?
Just got to keep making them laugh. But here's the weird thing. I kept walking around in Richmond, Virginia, and I would dream that the plane crashed and it was pitch black and I could feel the water coming in from the back of the plane, and I would wake up. And that went on for like 3 days. And then when I was walking around Richmond, Virginia, like window shopping and stuff on my days off, it would happen to me like just as I was walking down the street, I would go like, whoa.
Wow.
Like owner of a broken heart. Like that music video by Yes. Treat yourself. Like when you just see, like when the guy sees like a fucking eagle in the courtroom and freaks out. It would happen like that.
Oh, that's funny.
And I realized it was a coin flip as to whether or not that plane was going down or not. And it came up heads. But for some reason, maybe it's because I was dialed in spiritually. And look, there's atheists that listen to this. And there's people that think I'm full of shit. But I don't care because this is what happened to me. I, for some reason, got a peek of the other side of the coin right before it hit the table. So that's what all those little flashes were like, whoa.
Okay, I can dig it.
Can you dig it?
Hey, man, I can dig it.
I told the pilot, fly harder. Fly harder. I like the people say the stupidest shit to you on airplanes when they're nervous.
Yeah.
I like when a guy goes next to you, like, I go, you all right? And the guy goes, yeah, I just hope there's a good pilot up there. And I was like, but I go, is there any such thing as a bad pilot? Do you know, like if you're the last pilot that graduates, you're still a pilot.
Still a pilot.
It's not like
it's like that. You know, what do you call a guy who graduates med school with a 2.0? A doctor.
A doctor.
You know, it's like it's the same thing.
Yeah. I just don't know if they give like the guy his diploma at the flight ceremony and they go, bro, you just made it.
No, actually, I had a.
For God's sakes, fly slow. I know you're old man from Vietnam. I shouldn't even give you the diploma. You had a 0.9 GPA. You know what? Just do Southwest. Yeah. Back and forth to Oakland.
Yeah. AirTran.
AirTran.
I actually had a buddy of mine.
That fan's uncle?
That went to that went to flight school, and there are bad pilots and good pilots. And the way you know the good pilots and the bad ones is they have little little airplane stickers that they put on their
airplane stickers.
Their flight helmets.
Come on, airplane stickers.
Like college ball.
Like Ohio State?
College ball?
Really? You got you.
That's it.
Ohio State, like all those Buckeye stickers for a good game. You want a pilot whose hat is covered in good flight stickers.
Covered in little plane stickers, yeah.
You've got 6 stickers. Guess we're going to Ithaca. LaGuardia to Ithaca, please. God, this is horrible.
With a layover in Delhi. Hi, Marty.
Hi, Marty. Marty Harder.
How often you don't really fly that much? You're in LA just doing the voiceover stuff.
I fly. I go to these conventions and stuff like that. And, I do a little bit of traveling myself. I like to take a little vacation here and there. I fly. I fly.
Do you have a routine when you get on the plane? Because my shit's like mapped out.
You know what? I do. I do have a routine. As a matter of fact, I'm leaving. I'm going to Australia. I'll be in Australia for 2 weeks, but I got to take that flight. That's a long flight.
Are you going to Steve Irwin's grave? Did you just give respect?
Totally. Yeah. Totally going to Steve Irwin's grave. Yeah.
What a douche.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking around with stingrays. I'm going to hold the boy's tail.
Yeah.
He don't mind. I can leave him alone.
One of his best friends was at South by Southwest talking about how his last words was, I'm dying.
Which by like perfect.
Zip, zap, zap. I mean, the thing just stabbed him like a shit ton of times or something like that.
Do you think when he died, because the stingray got him in the chest, like it was a heart shot from a stingray? Like a stingray knew to hit him in the heart.
Yeah.
In the heart.
Hey, man. Hit him right in the heart.
Do you think that crocodiles everywhere were like, a fucking stingray? All we had to do was bite him?
All we had to do was gang up on him, 3 of us at a time.
Just from some yak.
Right here. This one right.
I'm going to put my entire ball bag in his mouth and feed him this steak out of my mouth. Look, we're giving each other kisses. Now I'll take my daughter Bindi and put her in the croc's mouth. He's nice. He's a large one, too. And the crocodiles are just like, I don't even know what the fuck this is. On the scale of nature, a guy in khakis, that's not on my chart.
Yeah.
Like, I know what to do. Like, when a wildebeest is drinking too long, I jump up and I bite his neck.
Yeah.
A guy in khakis putting his fucking daughter in my mouth going, look at the child on him. Let's swing him around. Put him in a shopping cart and bring him through Walgreens. Hello, everybody. Hello. Stingray said, get the fuck off me.
Yeah.
Sting one shot.
Hey, man.
One shot, kid.
Whap.
One shot, kid.
I put the whap on you.
That Stingray was from Southie. One shot, kid. One shot. One shot.
Oh, I'll tell you right now.
Wait, it's the fucking croc guy?
I'll fucking stab you right in the heart.
How about everybody, you and me included, we all thought Stingray's stinging was a myth.
Yeah.
This guy fucking shot it out like a goddamn taser out of his ass.
Check this out. I'm going to tickle its vagina. Right.
Many people confuse the vagina with the mouth because they're so close. I'm dying.
I'm dying.
I'm dying. By the way, as far as last words go, maybe
At least he knew.
the best last words possible.
Yeah. I'm dying.
Do you think the guy swimming next to him went, I know?
Yeah, probably.
A lot of people are going to go,
blood.
Cloud of blood.
Fucking blah, blah, blah. Fucking.
And anybody out there that's mad 'cause we're making fun of Steve Irwin.
I know.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Guy, all he did is bugger animals and leave them. When you go to the zoo, there's a sign that says "No moleste." Don't molest the animals. That
He's
guy
a
who
big
just
deal. No, he's a big deal down
he just
under.
fingered yaks his whole life. Like, he just never stopped. Fucking
Goddamn yak fingerer.
just.
Jesus.
And then now he made his
Yak it
daughter and
off.
his wife are all into it. Leave the animals alone. Vittel's got that great bit like, right now, there's somebody having sex with an animal, riling them up and fucking them. I always love, that like is really, when you really, and you know this as a comic, Johnny, like when you really take Carlin in like as a course, like if you're in college and you really like ingest Carlin as like, I'm learning every, so like phrasing becomes so astounding.
Yeah.
Riling up and fucking. It's just so amazing.
God. I love that joke about, I wouldn't fuck an animal, but if I had to fuck an animal, I'd fuck a horse. You know why? Because after you're done, you'd have a ride home. Just fucking.
Yes.
Who is that? Is that
David
Attell?
Attell.
Holy
David Attell.
shit.
I love Attell.
Fucking Attell. He was awesome.
If you're going to go an animal, which one would you go with?
Ooh.
I'm going to go horse. I'm following the Attell lead.
Yeah. I'm going to follow the Attell lead.
I go frog.
Frog? I hope it hops.
Well, no, because then you fuck its mouth. It doesn't have any teeth.
Jesus Christ,
Wow,
Maddie.
he said fuck its mouth. He didn't have to
Maddie,
go there.
with those frog
What?
lips.
Frog lips.
Hello, my baby. You know, in Anchorman, they go, that escalated quickly.
Yes.
This de-escalated quickly.
Ooh.
Maddie, what the fuck a frog's mouth?
I would. It'd be-
What's your thing on an airplane? What's your routine?
You know what? I have a routine. Before I get on the plane, I have like some Q-tips and some fucking Neosporin.
Why is Maddie laughing?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. When you said I have a routine, I just pictured you doing like a fucking
Yeah, soon thinking now.
yeah.
The dance routine?
Some
5, 6, 7, 8. Get on the plane. Through the terminal?
No, I got some Q-tips and Neosporin, right? And you take the Q-tips and you put a little Neosporin in your nose. Because it helps you, it keeps you from getting sick, like,
Really?
Oh, I'm doing that.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and it works. It really works, and like any kind of you breathe through your nose and in through your nose, out through your mouth. Anything that goes through the hairs and the and stuff in your nose.
Cilia.
It's cilia. Well,
Cilia?
is more than the lungs. Yeah, cilia.
All right.
CILIA. But it catches bad shit going in your nose, and it's awesome. And then just hand sanitizer, some lotion, just to fucking because
Do you wear the SARS mask?
Huh?
Do you wear the SARS mask?
That is, by the way, everybody, it seems to be nothing racial, but it does seem to be primarily Chinese people that wear the mask on the plane.
Yeah. Well,
all you're
that's-
doing is scaring the shit out of everybody else.
Yeah. But a lot
Nice
of the-
immune system. You have to wear a fucking
but
dentist
there's a lot
mask.
Of funky shit in China, man. There's a lot of pollution. There's a lot of.
I know, but they wear it here.
Yeah, they wear it,
I don't know, paranoia. Whatever.
Paranoia, self-destroyer. I was talking about like how do you kill 15 hours going to Australia?
Oh,
You're like a lot of Neosporin, dude.
No.
Huh?
Hey, man. No, iPad. Take something to help you crash out.
I sleep a lot on planes.
I try to actually. I have a medical marijuana license. So before I get on the plane, get to the airport, might want to take a couple of tokes and something and help you go to sleep.
Do you read? Do you play Scrabble?
I play Scrabble. I watch. If there's movies, I have an iPad. I'll sit there and play games.
New York to L.A., L.A. to New York, completely different schedule for me.
Yeah.
New York to L.A., I get the New York Post. That's an hour, and I read it cover to cover.
Yeah.
Because it's amazing.
Yeah, it's such a.
Here's the thing: anybody in New York and anybody that wants to look up online New York Post, count how many times the word kin, K-I-N, and slay, S-L-A-Y,
appear in
gov, G-O-V, for the governor, and when it's the mayor, it's his honor, H-I-Z-Z-O-N-E-R, and you just and tot, T-O-T.
T-O-T.
And if you hit the jackpot, there's an article about kin tot slay. Like somebody like infanticide, something happens in Queens.
The
like
trifecta right
yeah, it's
there.
amazing.
Tot slay?
And when
Kin tot slay.
Sounds like somebody who should be wearing a SARS mask.
Kin tot slay,
Kin tot slay.
DJ K slay.
But DJ K slay.
How long's the flight to Australia?
Oh, it's like 15, 16 hours.
I had a medium on the show, Bill Phillips, and he's legit. He's the real guy. He's cool as hell. And he gave me, Ryan Sickler, a reading in the green room of the Irvine Improv. But as he was reading us, people are coming in for the second show, and there's only that little wall separating us from like 400 people.
Yeah.
So he was getting shit like mixed up because he like dead people to him like they're all queuing up to be read. So but the one thing he got crazy stuff right. Like he knew about my grandfather, capital M. His name was Maurice, and he goes, "That's the person that you were the most close with, and you lost a brother figure, not a brother. It's like a side. That was an upside down M. I'm saying his name was Willie. My cousin died by a drunk driver. All that stuff. So he looked at Ryan Sickler and he goes, "Why is 1111 so significant to you?" And Ryan Sickler was his grandmother's address, and he had just like that week went back to Baltimore and took the 1111 off the house. So he could keep it, like the actual numbers. He took them off the house. In the middle of the night, he stole the numbers of someone's house.
And he was like...
Yeah, it blew our minds. But then, like, as people started filing in, he just kept looking at me going, "You're going to go to Australia. What is it with you in Australia? You in Australia? You in Australia?" And I'm like, "Bro, I'm not going to fucking Australia. You need to pick a different lane or find another dead person to talk to because I ain't going to Australia."
That's funny.
But maybe he meant this right now.
Maybe he did mean this. But I'm excited. It's a thing called Supernova. So
what is that?
It's a convention. It's a convention. Comic book, anime, video game. All that.
And do they pay? They give you a fee?
Oh
an
yeah,
honorarium.
They pay you, and they're flying me down, and they're taking care of me. So it's
how long
nice.
are you gonna be there for?
2 weeks. You'll be there for 2 weeks.
You gonna bring the lady out?
No, she's hanging. She's staying. We were gonna, but then it wasn't cost effective. It was just like we'll just take a little break from each other. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how's the break?
Are you gonna play with stingrays when you're there?
I'll put my foot in the water. See how it goes. But we're going to Gold Coast, then we're going to Melbourne. But in Gold Coast, I know that voice is in the Gold Coast Film Festival, which coincides with the with Supernova, which is really cool.
This is what I don't like. John DiMaggio using words like cost effective. If you guys would get off your asses, go to jmore.com and click the Amazon banner and buy this guy's movie, he could take his girl to Australia with him.
There you go.
When's the next Liam Neeson movie where he goes and Taken 5, where he just tries to find the stingray that killed?
Oh God!
I have a very special set of skills. You killed my Australian friend wearing khakis. The next time you see me, I'll be wearing a diver's mask.
And I'll have a big diver's knife.
That was good, Liam. First Liam Neeson I've ever heard.
Yeah, let me hear it again.
Well, wait a minute.
No.
Hold on.
Let's break for.
I have a very special set of skills.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's good, dude.
Close.
That was him if he was a wizard.
Yeah, exactly.
You nailed it the first time without thinking.
I have a.
I'm not going to do it.
John's like,
I'm not going to sort it out.
Special set of skills.
That's Liam Neeson right there.
Big Mama Got It All is a lady I know, and Rufus Underwood is a guy John DiMaggio knows, and it's very alarming what can happen when people come together and have peace talks. We're going to give a little love to the sponsors right now, and on the other side, Rufus Underwood and Big Mama Got It All are going to sit down with Vladimir Putin.
When shopping for car insurance, consider this. Geico has been saving people money on car insurance for over 75 years. So if you're serious about savings, it's simple. Go to geico.com. After 75 years, they know how to save you money.
Why are razors so expensive? Maybe it's because those billion-dollar shave companies overload the razors with ridiculous shave technology you don't need. You really need a razor with a vibrating handle, back scratcher, and a laser pointer? I don't. and I was sick of paying out the nose for it. That's why I made the switch to DollarShaveClub.com. DollarShaveClub.com sends amazing quality razors and other cool bathroom stuff right to your door for a couple bucks a month. It really couldn't be any easier. DollarShaveClub.com doesn't waste their money on ridiculous shave tech gimmicks. That's one of the ways they can charge a fraction of what the big shave companies charge. And you know what? I think DollarShaveClub.com blades are actually better. They are the best razor blades I personally have ever used. Listen, signing up couldn't be easier. Go to DollarShaveClub.com and pick a razor plan. They have 3 to choose from. Then every month, like clockwork, you'll get a package in the mail with Dollar Shave Club blades. And they got other great stuff like Dr. Carver's Easy Shave Butter and One Wipe Charlie's. Ooh, peppermint-infused butt wipes for men. DollarShaveClub.com. Join me, everyone, on the More Stories podcast and hundreds of thousands of guys who've upgraded to the smarter way to shave. Shave time, shave money. Join DollarShaveClub.com/MOHR. DollarShaveClub.com/more. When you think about the best time to go to the post office, you're probably thinking before work. You know what? I'll go after work. Maybe I'll go at lunch hour. Wrong. That's when it's the most crowded. What's the matter with you? There is no convenient time to go to the post office. That's why you need Stamps.com. You need Stamps.com. Say the words. I need Stamps.com. With Stamps.com, access all the services of the post office right from your desk. Buy and print official U.S. postage for any letter or package using your computer, your printer, then just hand it to your mail carrier. So easy, unlike the post office. Stamps.com is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because it's you. You do it. You can get your mailing and shipping done whenever it's convenient for you. I use Stamps.com. I want you to use it too. Right now, use my last name, Moore, M-O-H-R, for the special offer. No risk trial. $110 bonus offer. That includes a digital scale and up to $55 free postage. Boom. That's a lot of letters, man. Don't wait. Go to Stamps.com before you do anything else. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in More, M-O-H-R. Stamps.com. Enter More. Ooh, that flight was long, Rufus.
Hey, I mean, you know.
Why can't we fly first class?
Hey, you know how much that costs? That cost too much. That cost too much, big mama.
Why it's called?
Because hey, you gonna pay? Huh? You gonna pay? Hey, you gotta get on the airline. You gonna fly first class? First class.
But I'm in coach for 15 hours to go to Russia to Moscow to talk to this man.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
I'm all so everything's all bundled up.
Oh, bundled up.
I'm gassing.
That's bad.
How you feel? You all right? You look good.
You know, I got up.
Look handsome.
I sat on the aisle. Oh,
is that right?
That's right. That's what I did.
How come you gotta take a sit down for?
Why'd you gotta sit in the middle?
Because I like the middle.
That's crazy.
I like it.
You do?
Forearms rubbing up against other folk, and you say, "How are you today?" You make a friend on the airline, but none of these people spoke English. They spoke Russian.
They spoke Russian?
Yeah,
they spoke
I guess.
Russian. Mm-hmm.
I know what I said. How are you to the one lady? And she looked at me and she said, "God, I know what she said."
What'd she say?
God, I don't know. It was like a baby speaking.
Like a baby?
But from the throat.
But okay.
Like deep in the throat.
If a baby was speaking from the throat,
you ain't done it right. You funny.
Hey, big mama, that's crazy.
You funny. No, it's just the house.
Oh, we had to come over here. We had to come over here and talk some sense.
Huh?
Had to come over here and talk some sense.
Talk some sense?
That's what I'm saying.
The Mr. Putin.
Mr. Putin.
Invading Ukraine.
You know Putin? Vladimir Putin?
I see him on the news.
Hey, I see him on the news, too.
No
That's
shirt on. He's fine.
Well, that's crazy.
Riding horses with no shirt on. Judo chop.
Judo chop. Judo chop.
He did a nice job in the Olympic.
He did do a nice job. Yeah, what he come in?
He came in first place.
First place?
Yeah.
First place?
In running the country?
In running the country?
Yeah.
Hey, man, he crazy.
I'm pulling your leg.
Well, the whole thing, I know you are. You always pull my leg, big mama.
Who does? What you need?
Huh?
Oh, my God.
Hello, you guys. Are you here for a reason?
I'm here to see you, Mr. Putin. Come on. I didn't recognize you with no shirt on.
Hey, man. How you doing?
Do I need to get security? I don't understand.
Oh, don't flex now.
Who are
you?
Don't flex.
Easy, Vladimir.
Straight up. Don't be flexing now.
Big V flexing.
Big V, don't flex. I'm Big Mama got it on Rufus Underwood now.
Who are you people?
I'm Big Mama got it on.
Who are you people?
Oh, first of all, there ain't no children in here. Rufus told to lower his tone.
Hey, hold on 1 second. I don't care what you president of. You don't talk to Big Mama or myself like that. Now, my name is Rufus Underwood. Rufus Underwood. And Big Mama right here.
Big Mama got it all.
Big Mama got it all. Now, what we trying to
do?
We in Russia.
To see you.
We came over here.
Huh?
Hey, Das Vidanya, baby.
Huh?
That's what I said. I learned some Russian.
You did?
I learned some Russian on the way over.
Say it again.
I said, Das Vidanya.
That's what the baby next to me said. The old grown lady baby.
That's what she said?
Yeah.
She said, Das Vidanya. Yeah, man. That's all right.
Where you going?
Hey,
Come back here. We're not done with you.
Vladimir.
Is the reason I'm standing here for you guys. I come out. My assistant told me there are people at my front door.
Oh, he has an assistant? That's all right.
We should get an assistant.
Hey, man, everybody needs an assistant. Hey, Vladimir, man, what's your problem with the Ukraine, man? Why you got to be fronting on them people?
The problem is they don't want to be friends with the country of mine, you
They want
Russia.
to be more close to Europe. That's
They just want to be friends with us. Hey, listen, let me tell you something.
Huh?
When a friend say, hey, man, I don't want to be friends with you no more, that's okay. You just step away.
Huh?
You
Oh,
just-
that's right.
Yeah.
My husband is
no,
right.
no, this is not true. Rufus,
first
was
of
your
all,
name
don't-
Rufus?
Huh?
Rufus?
Yeah.
That's your name?
What?
Rufus.
Huh?
Your name. And
Rufus
your name
Underwood?
You don't know your name?
is your name is all mamas. All mama got it all.
No.
Hey,
got
now, you open up a can of worms.
Time out now.
You got all mama.
Hey, the Black Sea's right around the corner. I'll hold you until the bubbles come on now. Come on. Big. I'm big.
I don't know what the Bible means.
Look at me.
I don't understand what you mean. I don't understand what you're talking
Read my lips. Big Mama got it all.
Big Mama got it all, man.
I got four
Right.
sons
Come on,
named Champion.
we got your last name right, Putin.
That's what I
Hey,
said.
man, sound like you go to the bathroom every time.
Don't
you
he
say
sound like he taking the bathroom break on the poop?
Putin. Hey, where
think he's
Vladimir
funny?
at?
You
He
think he's
Vladimir
funny?
Putin.
He farted.
Yeah, he farted, man.
farted.
You know, but that's the kind of fart when you sitting on the toilet and you hear it. It goes.
Is
That's
that
a Putin.
Your name you fart?
Your name is Vladimir.
Does your name mean fart?
You think it's funny?
Yeah.
I think it's
You
funny.
think my
it's
name funny?
Hey, I
think
think
it's
it's one
hey,
thing. I think
hey,
it's
you-
funny when you riding on the donkey.
You know that dog.
You know what's funny, Rufus?
What's funny, huh?
It's not donkey, it's horse.
Oh,
$50,000 horse. Worth more than your house.
Bring up the money.
It's worth more than your house,
Why you
Mr.
gotta- Hey,
Rufus.
you don't know where I live. Huh? Hey, man, I'm a retired teacher. I got a teacher pension.
What did
I got
you
a nice
teach?
house. You don't know, man.
What you teach? What you teach?
I taught science many years.
Stupid American.
Stupid American.
Stupid American
Hey,
101.
Hey, we didn't say nothing.
These
This what
colors
you
don't
teach?
run now.
Hey, huh?
These colors don't run
These
now.
guys don't run, man. I play you some country music. You be scared.
Ukraine, they just want to be friends with the Eurozone.
Why you got to be in Crimea?
Use the Euro.
Hey, is there a river in Crimea? Crimea River.
JT, that's my boy.
That's it.
I love JT.
Justin
Timberlake
Timberlake
is my boy.
Justin Timberlake go sing in Crimea. Everything turned out all
This
right.
true.
You should have him. Come on.
Actually, I like Justin Timberlake.
That's when we all meet
that's-
because
but
of the
that's-
music.
Hey,
Yes.
hey, you mentioned Justin Timberlake when you trying to have some kind of peace treaty.
Say what now?
Hey, man, da 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 da. I'm loving it. That's my man right there. Did you know that?
This McDonald's.
That's
though.
McDonald. Yeah,
This
that's
not
Justin Timberlake.
Justin
He wrote
Timberlake.
that?
He wrote that.
No, it's not
Oh
true.
man.
And jingles.
That's he did it. He did
Why-
it.
why
He
you
like the new Barry Manilow.
Oh, no, don't say that.
I did.
Nobody gonna
Hey,
replace
Vladimir, you like Barry Manilow?
This not.
Hey man, come on now,
Barry-
Barry Manilow.
Let the man
I
speak,
write the
Rufus.
songs.
This
I
man
write the songs.
Ask me a
science.
question and then he cut me off. I don't understand.
No
the
man, come
process
on,
here.
Vladimir.
I
I'm
don't-
sorry. That's my fault, man.
Why are you in Ukraine?
The problem about Ukraine is that I heard Justin Timberlake is performing in Ukraine.
That's not true. That's
I
not why
have been
now.
asked. This is
No, don't flip the script now.
This is how it
Don't flip
starts.
the script.
This is how
hey,
it
man,
starts.
come to New York.
Huh? Yeah.
Come to New York. Come to L.A. Come to. Hey, he can come to Detroit.
Detroit
You
Rock
like
City.
Detroit? Huh?
Yeah,
You
it's
come
nice.
to Detroit. Come
Rust
see.
Belt.
Huh?
You know
They
why?
call it
What,
the Rust Belt.
Hey, that is a Rust Belt. You come on over to the Rust Belt, you feel just at home.
Why are you in Crimea?
the reason I'm in Crimea is the
You gonna cry me a river? I did it again.
I love it.
Put it up on him
Man,
again.
I
He won't
swear
do it again.
to God.
Hey man, come on, answer the question. I'm sorry. What? No, man.
Hey, you don't want to do that. I got a raise in my bag. Now you don't flex.
Hey, don't flex. She
My
cut
husband
you.
knew karate.
Hey,
Did you
she'll
not
cut
pat
you.
down these people when they came in the room?
You ain't gonna pat me down, baby. You gonna find prescriptions and a whole lot of titty. You gonna pat me down.
Hey, whole lot of titty. That's right.
Listen, you guys keep talking
Hey,
like
Big
this.
Mama got a
I
whole
kick
lot
you
of
out
titty.
of home right
Look,
now.
We need you to leave Crimea, and we need
man,
you to
come on,
be more
man.
peaceful.
Come on, man.
I'll tell you what. You get and I not kid. You get Justin, the Timber River. You get him to come to my country.
We gotta get Justin Timberlake. We gonna get NSYNC to
You get
reunite.
him to come to my
Let the man
country.
speak, Rufus. I think we're making progress.
You get him to come to my country. We ride horse together without shirt. We bring sexy back. And I consider leaving Ukraine.
Well, how do we get that consider to a definite? Instead of I'll consider leaving. Now listen to me now.
I like the way she
listening.
talking.
Yes, I'm listening.
Instead of I'm gonna consider leaving Crimea and Ukraine, if we could just change that to you bring me JT, because we got JT on the speed dial now.
Okay, guaranteed.
My son does his car.
Guaranteed I leave. You bring Justin Timber Rivers, and you also bring Oprah.
Done.
Hey,
Oprah.
I get Oprah. We
Done
get
deal.
Oprah.
I love Oprah. Oprah's a pretty woman.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
She's my kind of
I
flavor.
I catch Rufus on the bathroom, and in too long, I think he's going Putin for real. And I'm like, I go in there.
Now you make fun of name again.
No, I'm
now
not.
you make fun of name again.
Hey, man, Vladimir Putin getting married with Oprah Winfrey. Should be Oprah Putin.
Oprah Putin?
Oprah Putin.
I think that's nice.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Oprah Putin.
I like it.
Oprah Putin.
Oprah, I catch Rufus in the bathroom, and he in there a long time. I said, nobody go to the bathroom that long. You know what he's doing, Mr. Putin?
What he do in
He's
my
reading
bathroom?
Oprah magazine with
That's
his
right.
pants down, and he's
man.
indisposed.
Hey, man, I read that
Pleasuring
old magazine.
himself to pumpkin spice recipes.
Hey, man, I'm on the toilet for 45 minutes trying to figure out some banana bread.
Yeah, I think y'all take matters into your own hand, if I may say so myself.
Hey, that's cold-blooded.
All we got to do...
Hey, man, Vladimir, why you got to play me like that in front of you, man? That's
we made
cold-blooded.
progress. This peace talks
We did
now.
make progress. We're going to bring Justin Timberlake and Oprah over here. Everything going to be all right.
All right.
Hey.
And then you're going to leave Crimea?
I consider it.
Oh,
yes.
Could we have a request?
What's the crest?
You got any more of that vodka?
I do not actually. It's all gone.
Well, you better find some vodka. We want
I
to pay
drank
for
it.
15 hours.
Never mind. I found the vodka. I found the vodka.
Here we are now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here you go, Rufus. Let me make you
I would like
drink.
that. Thank
Get
you
you
very
a
much.
drink. Here.
Hey, all right. With this fish egg, I'm going to have some fish egg, too.
Fish eggs.
Fish egg, that's all right.
You like caviar?
Hey, we like, that's what this is.
Caviar.
Caviar.
We eat fish eggs. We don't have no caviar.
Ooh, fish
Look at the baby coming up to walk. Everybody's happy.
You brought child to my home.
Everybody's having a good time, Vladimir
No,
Putin.
hold
Come
on.
in,
right
baby.
there.
Come on.
You have now made a step back in our progress here. There's no children allowed in the Kremlin.
Well, we'll keep them outside. We got vodka. You don't know, baby, no vodka.
And
Fish egg.
there's there's no leash on child.
Let's recap.
Let's
just recap.
Go ahead.
Can we
Justin
recap?
Timber River, Timberlake, Cry You a River,
Yes.
and Oprah. They'll
Yes.
be here in about a matter of hours. And you're going to leave Crimea, and we're going to have some peace.
And some vodka.
But you need to get kid out of here. Kid's not
He
even.
gone.
The kid is not on a leash.
That's Brad Williams.
It's-
That ain't no kid.
It's municipal
That's a
code.
grown-ass man named Brad Williams. That's a funny comedian. We brought him in to make you laugh now.
This is not child.
No. That's a young man.
That's
So you
that's
guys
a little
can-
young man
He's
right
going to
there.
dance Gangnam
So
Style for your ass. He's going to
that's
make you
right.
laugh.
I
He's
can
funny.
make him drink also then.
Oh, yeah. He likes to drink. Come on in here, baby boy.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there. All right. This is my man right here, Brad Williams, going to make you laugh.
How you doing, Brad Williams?
Say hello.
No.
All right. What happened to Brad's voice?
Hey, that's crazy.
Sounds
How
like,
long was that flight?
Hey, man, that's a little.
sounds like child to me. I don't
It's all
understand.
right, man.
Well, so that's good. Oprah and Justin Timberlake, and you leave Crimea. We have your word on it.
You have my word, yes.
Oh, let's all
Oprah got-
shake.
Hey,
Shake
shake it
on
up. Shake Big Mama hand now.
that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to
Vladimir
meet you.
Putin.
Nice to meet you.
Do you have any judo mats?
Judo Mets?
Judo mats.
Judo.
Mats you put down to practice
Put
the art
the
of
mat down.
judo.
Judo.
Judo mat.
This problem with American, you need mat to practice
I just want you to
wrestling.
lay me down, Putin. Don't let me. Come on.
I already told you, Oprah is my bag, baby.
Oh, yeah? Well, you can't fuck the lead singer unless you fuck the roadie now. You gonna throw Big Mama got on some dick.
Hey, that's it.
You throw me some dick, goddammit. Rufus don't mind. We've been swinging for
Hey, that's
years.
all right. We were doing this, dude.
Yeah.
You better give us some of that
Rufus,
Russian.
you don't do
better
that.
throw it over.
Okay. I throw
You
you.
know what? Let me freshen up a little bit.
I throw you dick if you
Can I have
really
a
want me.
Fresca?
I don't know what Fresca is.
It's like a sparkling water.
It's kind of like a grapefruit.
I put
Grapefruit
them on
soda.
the well.
Grapefruit soda. Put it on the well.
me up.
Yeah.
You
make
just
it, make
use
it snappy.
summer. You should
Make
use
it
summer
snappy.
Eve. Use summer Eve. Cut a nail, clean. You douche yourself.
I will. Can I come in the house?
If you do-
Rufus, why don't you go get us some more groceries?
I'm gonna go find some Fresca.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. And come back in about 4 or 5 days.
Uh-huh.
All right, Mr. Putin, let's go.
Each monthly Bark Box contains 4 to 6 full-size products, including everything from innovative toys and gadgets, leashes, treats, more. All treats are sourced from the USA and Canada, and chews are sourced from the USA, Canada, South America, Australia, and New Zealand. Bark Box edible products do not include rawhide or anything processed with formaldehyde. Yeesh. Minimal processing. No glycerin whenever possible. Wheat, gluten, soy, corn. Filler-free whenever possible. Organic whenever possible. Get the best for your pet. BarkBox, in terms of toys, grooming products, hygiene products. I have a Yorkie. Her breath stinks. I got to brush her teeth all the time with weird stuff. Not anymore. I got BarkBox. They're always trying to source from American vendors. Everything included in each box is high quality and safe and tested by their own dogs. BarkBox offers 3 monthly plans, each tailored to your dog's size to ensure appropriate treats and toys are delivered. You don't want like a teacup Maltese and you get him like a 10-pound bone. It's going to kill him. Don't kill your dog. Let him live with BarkBox. BarkBox is committed to the cause of homeless dogs. As a rule, they've given 10% of the revenue to local rescues and shelters across the United States and Canada. In 2013, BarkBox donated over $150,000 to pups in need through a number of innovative social good campaigns. Help BarkBox give $1 million in 2014. Save 20% on your new subscription by visiting BarkBox.com/more, MOHR, BarkBox.com/MOHR.
Geico presents Fan Mail to a Pig.
Dear Maxwell, I just want to say thank you for making my Geico Insurance ID card digital. It's easy to find on the app. It doesn't give me paper cuts, and I always have it on hand because it's on my phone. Because of this, I finally cleaned out my glove box, which was filled with years of paper ID cards. Any thought on what I should put in my glove box now? Sincerely, Trent Patterson. Trent, what can you put in the glove box? Here's a crazy thought. How about gloves?
Digital insurance ID cards, just a tap away on the Geico app.
Did you see what just happened on CNN? I just went to take a leak on CNN.
And what?
Putin pulled out of Crimea. Justin Timberlake's doing a concert in Moscow, peace concert.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Bizarre.
Dude, how did that happen? What did Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, and Oprah.
That's an Oprah?
Yeah. She brought Stedman.
Wow.
And it put a snake on the stairs.
Yeah,
the
put a
baby.
snake on the stairs.
The baby said he put a snake on the stairs.
That's awesome.
Well, makes sense.
Yeah.
John DiMaggio, the movie is I Know That Voice.
I know that voice.
We're
I
doing
know
a
that
podcast here.
voice.com.
Whose kid is this?
I don't know. That's crazy.
What?
Get out of there banged up.
Get out of there banged up?
Yeah? Finish the move.
I Know That Voice is
I
the
Know That
DVD.
Voice. Yes.
Buy it, because Johnny
buy
put
it.
his own money into it, and that
Yeah.
takes balls.
Yeah, it does.
And idiocy.
You go through Amazon on JSite, or if you can't remember, go through Amazon and go through JSite and go through iknowthatvoice.com and check us out. And
As long as you get it, I don't care how you get it. Just go someplace where you can buy I Know That Voice.
It's all good. It's doing well, which is cool. So I'm really excited. And yeah, totally.
You want to go to Johnny's house? Whose house? You want to go to Auntie's house?
Oh, Auntie's
Sweet
house.
boy.
Auntie's
Do you want kids?
If they have.
By the way,
I'm
the
good with
listener
it.
should know the child walked in.
Yes.
When we were done.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think we were throwing all those F-bombs around
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
baby and all that. Say, oh, okay.
Hey, that's right.
Say,
oh, okay.
yeah, it's close.
Okay.
Baby got it all.
That's it.
Big baby got it all.
Little baby got it all.
Little baby got it all.
Oh, okay. So Australia, 15-hour flight. You'll have
yeah.
your edibles. Now, does the TSA? Are you on like a watch list now? 'Cause
No.
some guy at TSA listens to this podcast. He's going to see you
it's great.
staggering at him
that's
with
no-
red
that's-
eyes,
It's all good.
It's legal, baby. It's legal.
Yeah.
holding Slam Dunk magazine.
Slam Dunk magazine.
A little easy reading.
No,
Do they still make that?
Huh?
No.
No.
Slam Dunk magazine.
There was like a whole bunch of there was like good like basketball magazines that were like the most fun to read, like in the late 90s.
Yeah, those are gone.
They were
dude.
great.
They're gone.
You don't remember those?
Yeah, I think I do. Actually.
I don't think it was called Slam Dunk.
I think it might have been.
No, it might have been.
I'll look it up.
No, I'm actually going to be at. I'm gonna throw this out there. Emerald City Comic Con in Seattle, which is a pretty big deal.
When's that?
That's at the end of March. March 29th, 30th, and 31st. I'll be there on the 30th. I'll be there.
30th of March.
30th
John
of March,
DiMaggio
Saturday
is
in
going
Seattle.
to be in Seattle.
Thrilling Adventure Hour. And then going at the first 2 weeks of April, going to be Down Under, which is going to be great.
Have you ever been to Australia before?
Yes, I have.
Really?
And it's really great. Yeah, I've been to. I've been there twice. And the people down there are just awesome, and it's really great, and it's a good time.
What's your favorite thing about Australia?
Stingrays.
Stingrays. I think it's progressive. It's just like it's progressive. It feels like I think what the U.S. felt like in the 70s, like the good parts about you know, there's not like a lot of crap in their food. Like they don't allow processed food and stuff, and things are fresh, and people are just cool, and it's just it's awesome. I don't know.
John DiMaggio loves Australia. So if you're Australian and you're listening to this,
and the Kiwis are great too. New Zealanders are awesome too. I've been down there too for
really.
Convention. Yeah, it's awesome. It's just.
If you want to see me do stand-up, go to jmore.com for all my dates. I have a lot of East Coast dates, and if I read them all off, it'll take forever. But New Jersey, I know Bananas in Hasbrook Heights and
Borgata, right?
Foxwoods, Borgata, yeah, that'll sell out.
That's great.
Ridgefield Playhouse in Connecticut, you can help me out. And the Long Island one. Everybody just go to my website, jmore.com, get these dates.
Check me out on Twitter.
Denver Comedy Works.
You know what? Denver, great town. I was just there doing a convention.
Best comedy town in the country.
You know, it's just like the fun thing is for me going to conventions is like it's not. You know, I used to go to comedy clubs. And I just don't have an act anymore. I'm not sure I really want to do it. But like, you know, being able to go out and hang, you know, and sit in front of a crowd and riff on a microphone and, you know, Q&A and shit like it's a lot of fun for me. So. But Denver's great. Denver's a fun time.
I've never mentioned Denver Comedy Works so far, and I got it coming up.
Denver Comedy Works coming up with J-Boy.
In April. I got about 30 tickets sold each show. They're like, could you do some press? I'm like, we're a couple months out. Take it easy. Yeah. And I look at my clock, and I realize my clock on my phone. I go,
yes.
Actually, I'm 1 month out.
Yeah.
I'll do some press.
Yes, I'll do some press.
Comedy Works is great. Wendy's great up there that runs it. And Jeff, my dear friend that runs that room. Everybody, this is More Stories. And John DiMaggio, one of the funniest human beings in the world, and the fact that I love you so much. And for some reason, no bad blood, nothing. Johnny and I were one of those like dear friends that we didn't speak almost a decade.
Yeah.
And when you came on this podcast, I'll never forget, it was a Monday night. It was about 8 months ago.
Yep.
And it was as if you had walked out of my apartment in Manhattan and somebody just beamed us here.
Yeah.
And I tell everybody, if you want to know what it's like when me and Johnny were just getting high and drunk and playing Madden until 5 in the morning.
Madden and NHL.
NHL. Those were the. Here comes Sergey coming down Sergey Lane. Sergey Fedorov was the shit, dude. We had songs for each player.
God, we did.
And then we saw it on Swingers, and we're like, "That fucking."
I know.
We could have written a movie. We could have put that. Here comes.
Yeah.
Neil Brennan used to sing that. Here comes Sergey coming down Sergey Lane. I couldn't fucking stop him. And on the NBA game, if you were the Cavaliers at home, Mark Price, you could shoot from half court.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Mark Price.
Mark.
Skippy from Family Ties? No, the other Mark Price.
Oh, Skippy from. Oh.
Was he Mark Price?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's nice.
He is totally nice.
I opened for him when I was a kid, when I was like 18.
Love your guts.
I love your guts.
I love your guts, man.
No ill will here.
He's a nice guy. He was totally cool.
He's welcome to come on this podcast anytime. I don't really know how to get a hold of him.
No.
So if anybody wants to get a hold of Mr. Price, hit him up on Twitter.
Is he still doing stand-up? I mean, is he still...
I have no idea, but I would love to talk to him because when I was very young, he took me out on the road and he had like a limo, like he was a big shot, and he like, you know, don't rent a car and drive from Ithaca to Binghamton literally and then upstate to Buffalo. He goes, just come with me in the limo. And we just like relaxed and we listened to the Doors. And I remember it was raining going through upstate New York and it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And Riders on the Storm came on and he goes, this is us, man. I go, what? He goes, Riders on the Storm. And like, it sounds kind of dumb, but when you're 18 and high,
yeah, exactly.
You're baked in the Adirondack. You're like,
oh,
we are the Riders on the Storm.
Yeah,
girl, you
totally.
gotta love your man.
You know what? That's one thing that I actually don't regret about my stand-up comedy career. In that I had somebody with me to experience the road, you know, and to be like, oh, this is happening, and you're witness to it as well as myself. You know, that's
you don't miss that.
No, I do. I mean, I do miss that. Like, I think that's one of the redeeming qualities about my stand-up experience.
I love. First of all, your stand-up was amazing. You guys, Red Johnny and the Round Guy.
Thanks.
I don't know if there is stuff on YouTube. It used to be up on when we had a Tumblr page when it was up and running. Nobody could follow you guys. It was amazing.
We did well.
It was quite an ascent. And I remember telling you, all you have to do to be the greatest comedy team in the history of mankind.
Stay together.
Is just stay together like Al Green.
Yeah, no.
It disintegrates.
Couldn't do it.
It's hard. It's very hard to go to work and your happiness depends on how somebody else feels.
Yeah.
Stand-up comedy, you hit the stage and it's just you.
Yeah.
And if it's just me and I look over and some guy's looking at me because I'm not putting anything on Tim or you or I'm just saying in what we're talking about. If like I say something I think it's hilarious and I look over at the guy next to me and he's giving me a face like you missed this certain cue or this thing.
Yep.
I couldn't do it.
No. Well, like I said, it was like there were times when it would, in the huddle, so to speak, it'd be like, okay, all we need are 5 yards. We need 5 yards to first down. And, Tim would hand me the ball and I go 26 yards. And I come back to the huddle and be like, dude, all we needed was 5. It's just like, that just, no.
It's hard.
It's just really difficult.
But it doesn't matter because right now you're going to Australia, you're going to Seattle.
Yeah, I'm doing my thing, man.
More important
20
than
years
anything.
ago.
I've never seen you happier. I've never seen you healthier.
Things are good, man. I can't complain.
When I met Johnny, he was in a wheelchair.
Oh, no.
Coughing nonstop in a wheelchair. But he steered it with his
from?
feet.
Iron
Lung.
No, it was fake. It was like, what from? He would.
Were you born that way?
Oh.
This ain't Gaga.
No, it's yeah.
I like the people in the wheelchairs that steer it with their feet. When
Those
they
fucking assholes.
All right,
dude.
easy. You know what? They probably didn't get like bipolar meds that they needed. Nobody graduates high school and says, when I grow up, I'm going to be in Venice and be in a wheelchair, steer it with my feet with the American flag taped to the back.
I hate those fucking people.
How about you
with
hate
their
the
feet.
situation
Yeah,
and have compassion for the individual?
the politics
Maddie.
that put those people out on the street.
Yeah.
That's what you hate. Oh.
Fuck, all three of us were fucking one medication away from
That's
being one of
right,
those
man.
people. So
Dude,
dial it back a
forget
little.
it.
That's
Forget
at
it.
the real Hey
Look,
Maddie.
hey, hold on. Hold on.
We put that right on you,
Fuck
brother.
that.
Hold on. This is my stance on that.
Okay.
I think those fucking people are lazy, and I hate those people.
I think those people are sick.
No, I'm just kidding. I just don't like when they. I just don't like when.
Whoa.
I'm just fucking around, dude.
I know.
I just don't like when they push around.
I'm going to re-edit this so it ends right when he says that.
No, I don't like when they push themselves backwards and they don't know where they're going. I've gotten hit by
Well,
many.
they don't know where they're going anyway, whether they're sitting in a chair or
College.
not. They're out of
College.
their mind.
They're going to
Yeah,
college.
they are going to college.
Are they going to college?
Here's the thing. I always, when I see those people, I wonder, like people that are bipolar and don't get like